in Texas, so we're gonna get this thing started so we can get it moving. I think you froze up a little bit.
Did I?
Yeah. Did I freeze up?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you great. Yep.
Did I?
Yeah, you froze up. Hold on, let's try something. I can hear you though. You sound good. I hear you. Let's see. All right.
Woo, these things it's been tripping too.
I know it. Let me see.
Am I still froze?
Yeah, you still froze. I'm gonna put you out and have you come back in 1 moment. All right, let's see.
You want me to clear it and come back?
There we go. Here we go. You good now?
Okay.
All right, let's get. So I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, let's get it started. All right, here we go. This woman of God really doesn't need any introduction. You know her face from Tyler Perry's hit plays like I Can Do Bad All By Myself. Like movies like Meet the Browns, and her voice is literally all over the place. With songs like Take Me to the King, Change Me, Touch From You. She's here to talk about her first album in 5 years, Overcomer. Please welcome Billboard, NAACP Image Award, Dove, Stella, Grammy, songwriter, producer, and businesswoman, the iconic Miss Tamela Mann. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing phenomenal. I've been listening to Overcomer since August 6th, so I've been waiting to get you here. So we got some things to talk about.
What you think?
I love it, Tamela. And you know what? I really appreciate the fact that you did a lot of writing and producing on this one. And that's really cool.
I did. I kind of changed the script up a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know what? It just came from a real place, and I was blessed to team up with some great producers to kind of help pull that out of me, because I was so afraid words didn't make sense, that or it didn't sound right, and nobody want to hear that. But it's like they really helped me come to life, and I just really, really appreciate it. A bunch of 30-year-olds. It was a blessing.
That is a blessing. I know a lot of times, like you said, you usually go with other people to kind of help you along, but you really took it amongst yourself this time to do that. And I think we respect it. And I've been reading some of the comments, and a lot of people feel like, including myself, this may be your best work yet. So you may be onto something.
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I really do. And I'm excited about it. Overcomer is really resonating with me. Because I think the last, few things that I've been dealing with, working through, and just all of us just looking at the world, how everybody's been dealing with just so many different issues that, first of all, that we're not alone. It just made me think that we're not alone, and I'm not the only one that's dealing with having to go through the knee surgery and working it through the pandemic, recording the album. Menopause. It's like a whole bunch of things. And I know that I'm not the only woman that's dealing with this. And even when it comes to health and wellness and just changing our lives, it's like, it's a day-to-day thing that, it's like, it's a work in progress. We're work in progress, but we can overcome. And I'm overcoming them by just making better decisions day by day. Every day ain't the best day, but I'm overcoming.
You got that right. I've been having a day-to-day. Okay, so listen, I woke up listening to Overcomer. I'm gonna tell you like that. So I am a fan of yours for years, and I follow you a lot, and I hear a lot of the things that you said. And one of the things that you said that I read recently was, you said, I just want to be able to put people's eyes back on God.
Yes.
Not their eyes be on me. And I'm gonna tell you, you need to put down a t-shirt.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let me write that. Put my words down.
There you go.
I like your t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. Hey, all the time. You can still look good and pray, right?
Yes. That is, I do, because it is right now. And it's like, to me, the mercies. I just want people to know that the mercies and the love of God is still existing. It's still in the world. Love is still in the air, even though I know it's been a lot of unrest that's been going on with, people of color and just so many things. And even with this disease, it's like the world is so divided. Get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. You don't need it. Yep. You do need it. It's just everything. But I feel like everything is drawing us from our, keeping our affections on things above. Everything else is like But nobody is saying that like we really need to be praying and for the Lord to heal our land and that He can. But we
Right.
have to turn, from our wicked ways, for God to just hear us. But I just really, really feel that we just need to make people feel loved again, and that that help is still on the way and help is still in the earth.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to say two of my favorite songs on the album is Help Me and Overcomer. Like I said, love the whole thing. I'm gonna have a little moment here because this is for me and for
Okay.
anybody like me.
Okay.
I'm currently in a situation where God had literally told me to wait.
To wait.
To wait. It is the hardest thing. When I tell you, I
To
have
be.
to wait. When I have turned down people that I've never would have turned down 10 years ago, opportunities that I never would have turned down 10 years ago. God has told me to wait on Him. And in this season, it has been one of the most difficult things for me to do to relinquish that, because a lot of times we want to do what we want to do,
That's right.
even though
That's so true.
we want the whole what God wants for us. But at the end of the day, we still we
We
kind of,
want our way. We still
yeah.
want our way.
So how do you overcome wanting what you want, but also needing what God wants for you?
Well, just like you said, it's really learning to be still. Like you said, be still and wait and know that
Yeah,
he is God, and
yep,
He is like the I am. So we have to, sometimes it is a battle because we're human and we do
yeah.
want things to go the direction that we want to go. But I have learned over the years, is it
Nico.
Nico?
Mhm.
I've learned to, like you say, wait on God, sometimes impatiently, but I'm like, Lord, help me, help my unbelief, help me not faint while I'm waiting. Because,
Yes.
sometimes it's like we start wavering because it's like, did I really hear him? Did he
Mhm.
say it? Is that the direction that he was really saying for me? But that's the flesh of us. But it's just a process. It's a process that we have to work through in asking God, what do you have of me? So that's kind of like me, like in the process of even with this album, what
Yeah.
do I need to say to the people? What
Mhm.
what what do you want the people to hear? Not necessarily what I want to be said, but
Mhm.
what is it that I need to give to ask you to give to them? So it's like it's really all about direction that I have to constantly pray, asking God in everything. He says, acknowledge Him and
Mhm.
He'll direct our path. So you have to ask for acknowledgement versus leaning on your own understanding. If I
That
answer
is,
that right.
yeah. Oh no, you answer that, and I'm gonna re-record. It's already recorded, but I'm gonna play that thing back anytime I feel like my flesh is wanting to just jump at anything. So I appreciated that. I believe in a balanced life. I love God, but I love me a little R&B, too. Uh, and I'm always interested, not only who do other artists listen to in the gospel realm, but also you and Mr. David. We love your album. Me and my wife love the album. We love Us Against the World. That is our jam. When it came out, listen. I remember that thing came out. We was bumping that thing down the street, and people was like, "Who is that?" I was like,
Yes,
"Well, Tamela,
it's
y'all
really a good album. But Nico, I have a hard time with people allowing me to love and talk about the love of my life. I
Mm,
mean, when we were, working that album, everybody they kept shipping it to the gospel side because of my name being on it. But I was like, it's not a gospel album. It's
mm,
about love. It's about me talking about again the love of my life and the person that I cherish and want to spend the rest of my life with. And I'm in love with him. And I'm singing that I love him and he loves me.
yeah.
So it I honestly don't listen to a lot of R&B music myself.
Mhm.
When you get in my car is on Kirk Franklin serious praise.
There you go.
You can
And ain't
call
nothing
me,
wrong.
I'm a little deep, I guess, but I don't. It reminds me, the reason I don't, and I'll explain this to you, and I've told so many people, sometimes I have to be careful because
Mhm.
when I do listen to some R&B, it takes me back and I go back too far.
Yeah.
Meaning if I hear a song that I was with somebody else,
Okay.
it makes me think of them.
Yeah.
And I choose to just be careful with that, to just guard my heart and guard, that, the love of my life, to keep my eyes on him. That's a constant prayer. Lord, keep my eyes and my fire burning for David Mann. I put that in the air for those who are watching and listening, that because it's been 33 years for us. I've been with this same man for 33 years. We've been together. We ain't cheated on each other. We've been with each other.
Praise God.
So I just want to be, he still give me goosebumps. And I still want that love to stay there. So I'm just asking, I always ask God, what do I need to do and help me stay in that frame of mind for him? And, to just long for him. And that's it. I'll tell him all the time, God forbid something happened to you, I'm not going to get remarried. I'm telling you now, it's going to be done. We one and done. So, I mean, I know that's a big thing to say, but that's just how I feel. And that's what my heart is, that, when it comes to love and loving him. And I just don't think nobody can love and take care of me like he have.
And there ain't nothing wrong with it, because y'all got a special thing. Y'all got a special thing. And that's what it's all about. I feel the same way, though. It's one and done for me. I had my one, and that's it. She's stuck with me forever.
Till death do us part.
Yep,
and it's a selfish prayer, Nico, because I'll be like, Lord, if you're going to take us together. And I know that's selfish. I know it's selfish.
It's not. It's not, because you don't want to be without the other, and that's okay.
Oh, that made me want to cry. I got to get some tissue.
Yeah, it is okay, because when I'm gonna tell you, like, honestly, I thought of y'all this morning. Because I remember you saying something about your IG, and you were saying how you guys IG David and Tamela Mann. And I always thought that was cool that y'all did it together. I was like, either one person don't want to just be bothered with it, and they was like, listen, you post for me today and something like that, or it's you guys love doing things together, and I think that's beautiful.
We do love doing. We do. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It was what I prayed for. I wanted somebody that we understood and we did the same things, and it wasn't like it's like a pull. I gotta, pull you over here and you gotta pull me over there. And I've learned to, I just learned as a woman to enjoy the things that he enjoy. Like, for instance, at first I didn't like football, basketball, but now I watch it. I used to hate ESPN and CNN, but now you can't beat me watching CNN and ESPN. And I mean, I was even talking to him about Stephen J. I was like, I ain't seen him in a minute. He was like, what? So they really tripping out that I'm knowing who these people are. And it's just, I don't know. But when you really love somebody, you're willing to do whatever it takes to please them, and for, and vice versa. But this is not a one-way street. We're doing this to please each other. And I just think that's what works for us.
Yeah.
That, our saying that to try to outdo each other, doing for each other, it works. And we love each other. We share the light. We're not jealous of each other's careers. We push each other's career. And I don't know. I know it's different. It is. Because I talked with DL Hughley. He was like, man, I can't be going to work with my wife, riding work with her. And he was like, how y'all do it? But it works.
It works. My wife and I, we have a radio show together. So I feel you. I'm right there with you. Sometimes everybody needs their space. Everybody.
They do. And I take it.
Because listen, with these kids, and we got a set of twins, so it could be.
Whoa, how old are they?
They'll be 8 coming up soon. So they'll be 8 soon. So they're 7 right now, and they are just like us, just mini me. So I'm getting paid back for everything. So she looked at me and was like, see, that's exactly how you treat your mom. Right there.
That's what I be saying about my son. That's you.
Yep. Got it back. Back. So we love the fact that you guys do that. And like I said, we're huge fans of you both. And I know that you're working on some movies. You just got finished wrapping up a big one. Mr. Tyler Perry's back.
I did.
And so we're excited to see all that. And before I let you go, you ain't right for what you did on the Stellar Wars either.
What?
How you gonna walk off like that? That wasn't. But
the thing, I just want y'all to know that I was really nervous. It was my first time back doing live with the audience. And I was so nervous before I went out there. I was really sitting and praying, like, Lord, please don't let my fear overtake me. Because I was like, I know the words to this song and I know what we're supposed to be doing. But I was like, Lord, I know I got a word to send that you're calling and charging me to say that help is on the way. And I don't know. I was in another place.
Yeah.
Even when you look at the look on my face, I was just, because I really want people to know and to give people the assurance that he has not forsaken us. He has not forgotten about us, and that help is on the way, but we have to believe it. It's all about our beliefs. God move according to our faith and our belief.
Amen.
And that's what I was charged to do that day. And people were like, damn, what was going on? But that was it.
You let the Spirit move you in real time, and we appreciate it.
Well,
We appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm so excited about Overcome. I need y'all to download it, tell somebody, share.
Yes.
It is my best work, Nico. And I really, really feel that to send people that God is our healer. He's our source. He did it for me. These are titles of these songs on this record. And when I say he did it for me, that's my favorite song on the album, because when I look at my life and everything, how it has unfolded, and people have actually, an interviewer word got back to me of me. Why is everything coming to her? Why is things happening for her? And it was like, it's no goodness of my own. I mean, God chose me and saw fit to give me and allow me to just share what he's given me.
Absolutely.
And he has no respect of person. If he did it for me, he can do it for you. And that's how that song came about, that he chose me. And I took the charge. And I took the call. I was, like, Lord, if you say, I'm gonna do it. Just like he told you to wait, you wait on him. And trust me, when it comes through, it's gonna be like a mighty rushing wind, the things that God is about to show you and do for you and your family. I believe that for you. I don't know you, nothing about you, but I just want you to trust. And by you trusting God, and he see that you trust in him, Nico, he's gonna do some great things for you. This season, it's not over. I mean, we're at the halftime. We're at halftime right now, meaning the half point of the year is already gone.
Yeah.
But he still has time to work. He still has time for things to come and change and for you to conquer, even in this 4 or 5 months that we have left of this year. So you be still, you trust God for who he is. And I promise you, out of the words of Tamela Mann, God has not forsaken you, and things will turn around. Don't doubt in no kind of way, whatever it is that you're asking God to do for you, and open whatever doors he needs to do for you. No doubt at all. I promise you. He's waiting on you to, like you do, to wait. And this is a parable. I say a parable, but David said an epiphany God gave me the other day for my niece and my husband and her husband. God is doing, you remember the game Double Dutch, and I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
You and your wife is right here. God is on the sideline. He's just standing right in the middle waiting. He waiting to jump in there. He's want to see that you're going to trust him, and you're going to wait. Like you in this waiting process, he's just doing it, for a little bit to see if you really going to stand still and say, he doing it for me. It's turning around. It's coming. I believe it. I believe it for you.
And I received that. You about had me crying. I don't.
Well, I was about to cry myself, but I helped it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And like I said, thank you for everything you do, not only through music, but just who you are and being a representation of a good, godly woman. You and your husband as well being a good, godly man. Y'all are great examples for a young married couple like my wife and I. We've been married for 11 years, and it's people like you who we look up to. So thank you.
Y'all can do it. Thank you. Hey, we just need other ones just like you that is willing to fight. Divorce is not an option for us to fight through, stand together. Marriage takes work. Yes. And it don't, it's just like your job. For you to get better at it, you got to keep working at it.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I look, I believe in y'all. I just be glad when we get to hook up and just sit down and dine together.
Amen
And
to that. Amen to that.
so
Amen
I
to that.
do, but I do. I'm so pro marriage, and I just believe it can work. If we all want it to work, it can work.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody can overcome.
We
First.
can
Yeah, that's right.
overcome it, guys.
Overcomer in stores, and yes, some people still do CDs. I saw the Facebook, not too many, but stream it. You can get it everywhere.
Download it. I need y'all to download it, and I need y'all to explain to Mama and Auntie them how to download. Because word is out that we don't download, and I need to make some people out of some lies.
There you go.
That we do download.
Get it. Tamela, man, thank you so much. Best luck with everything, and I'm sure we'll be meeting soon.
Yes, we will.
Soon.
We will.
Enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. Tell your wife hello and the family. God bless you. Love you. Thank you for having me today.
No problem. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.